Cue the intro!
We just had
Listening to the music.
I don't
We
know.
can't hear it. Yeah, because we can't hear it.
Welcome to LDRs, and I still can't send audio to those guys. Still can't figure it out. I've been trying. I don't know how to do it. I'm too dumb. But welcome to LDRs, long distance relationship, 3 different idiots, 3 different states. We're already through fucking 7 weeks of the NFL slate, brothers. We're already through 7 weeks. Craziness. We've already seen a lot of upsetting stuff happen. Baltimore's 1-5 in 2025, boys. Baltimore's 1-5. That's crazy.
And they're still gonna make the playoffs.
They're still probably going to make the playoffs. Miami is a dumpster fire. Cleveland is doing this hilarious quarterback juggle effect, drafting 3 guys and giving Flacco a contract, and then hey, let's trade him in division by like the 6th or 7th week, whenever they made that trade. I mean, the NFC East. The Eagles don't look the same. The Giants are maybe the future of that division moving forward. We don't know yet. The South is hilariously bad, minus Tampa. And then you got the sneaky Carolina Panthers. They're frisky, right? The AFC North, which was touted as one of the best divisions in football, is not the best division in football. The AFC East, the Patriots might be the best team in that division and not Buffalo. The West, Frisco are showing up to games in wheelchairs. Sam Darnold's leading the Seattle Seahawks. And they're still in it. They're still in it. The Rams look amazing. A lot of shit went down. But before we go into all that, let's go over what happened in Week 7 for our standings. Me and Evan tied 10-5. Both got 11 points. We all 3 hit our locks. Carl went 9-6 with 10 points. One worse. There's a problem, though. We can't go into the standings yet. Because if you guys remember, I had mentioned I had a video for us for my wedge when I got the trivia wedge and what that would be. So, I only think it's fair if we do that now. We're going to wedge talk, baby. Let's cue the tunage here. I was not prepared. Make sure you edit this out. Now, you guys need to see the wheel.
I'm good. I don't need to see the wheel. Wait, why do we have a wheel for...
Because this is how it works. So, I went 3 for 3. So, there's 6 wedges on the wheel. There's +1, +2, +3. There's also -1, -2, -3. This is going to determine whether I got some extra points for the trivia or I'll lose points on Week 7. And we spin. God, no, stop! Stop! No! No! Fuck me in the ass! Fuck me, man!
Yo, why did you put those 2 numbers together?
I did it, I randomized it. Shit! God damn it!
He wanted it to stop so
Fuck! Alright, so I lost 3 points. Alright, I gotta do the math on that real quick. So -3. Fuck, man. So I got, okay, so change that. I went 10-5, I only got 8 points now. Shit. Now let's do the totals here. Son of a bitch. Alright. Evan's in first place, 69, 38-1 at 77.5. I went from 74.5 down to 71.5 now. Fuck. The wheel's just, though. These are the rules. And Carl's at 66.5, 64 and 43. Fuck, man. I got fucking robbed there. I got robbed, dude. Shit. But we got to do it as it lies. I can't, decide to just
How do I get
chop the wheel up
66.5?
because you got wheeled twice. Hada. Remember, you got wedged up. You got wedged up, buddy. Fuck.
66.5.
Fuck, man. All right, so now Evan's 77.5. I'm 71.5, and Carl's at 66.5. Evan's pulling away.
Whoa.
Evan's up by 6 points now against me in second place. And
I feel like Evan needs some wedges.
Evan needs some negative wedges here. Maybe
You need some wedgies.
he needs some wedgies, dog. Oh my god. Oh shit. Anyways, fuck me in the ass. That sucks. That sucks. Well, you guys, anything you guys want to bring up from this past football weekend, or do you want to jump into this thing?
I mean, the Giants should have won.
Giants should have. Oh yeah, let's talk about that. I was rooting for you so hard, and
oh, dude, I mean, come on.
I was rooting for you, buddy.
No, I mean, they blew it.
They
blew it. There's no other explanation. They blew it.
They blew it, dog. They absolutely blew it.
You know what's crazy is they blew the New Orleans game, and then they blew this game, and it's just like, damn it, so close.
Right now, Jackson Dart threw that pick. Obviously, we know that happened in the fourth quarter. New Orleans scored 30 points or something in the fourth? Something crazy.
Yep. 33.
We were on stream Sunday. We did the longest stream we've ever done. We went from 10 o'clock all the way through the afternoon games. Crazy.
Damn. Yep.
We had Shimp, Trevor, Shane, myself, and Lito. We're all in there.
Damn.
Yep, we had a big crowd. We had a full barn. It was fun. Trevor dropped out at one point, and Shinjo took off when did he take off? When the Raider game got out of hand. He got out of there. He was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So he was out pretty early.
I think it was before halftime. Yeah, it was bad. But then Shimp jumped on, and Shimp was there for a long time, hanging out, talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a good old time.
We had a good time. And then Combo just messaged me yesterday. He figured out he had to get a new Discord set up, so he'll be on this Sunday. He'll be joining the stream. For anyone who's watching this and hasn't watched the stream yet, the stream is just their audio, and I just have a single cam video. So there's no video of the guys, but the audio is coming through the stream. It was fun, though. That was the longest one we've ever done. I've never gone from 10 a.m. all the way through the afternoon games. That was 6 hours of streaming, Carl? Something like that?
Like 6 hours, yeah.
It's exhausting, by the way.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. There was plenty of times where I was like, I need to fucking smoke. I need a smoke break. And I would just hand it off to Carl and Shimp, like, you guys fucking have this. Don't get me canceled. I'd fuck off for like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, it was fun, though. It was fun. It was a good time. Trev jumped on. Problem is, Trev's audio, I'm not sure what he's using for his audio, but like it was so fucking low, it was hard to hear him. So hopefully he gets that figured out. But we're doing it again this Sunday. Anyone the dub's welcome. I sent you guys a link. Anyone can jump in. And that usually starts at 10 a.m., depending. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do 10 a.m. again. But as far as week 8 goes, we got a lot of buys. Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Rams, Vegas, and Seattle. Of those 6 teams on bye, half of them are stinky. Stinky teams. So it doesn't really hurt. That equates to 3 games less this week. And let's see here. How we're going to do this. We're going to start here with Sunday. We'll start with Sunday, 10 a.m. First game. This line's hilarious. San Francisco's going to Houston. Houston's a 1.5 point favorite after coming off that Monday night appearance on a short week. I don't know how the hell they're a favorite. I get it because they're at home and San Francisco's banged up. But San Francisco just wins ball games anyways. It's fucking insane. I'll take Houston. Carl. I mean, I know this makes no sense, but I'm taking Houston.
I was about to say, you just went off on Houston and then you picked them.
Frisco can't keep doing it. They can't keep doing it, man.
Somehow they do. Yeah, I'm going Frisco. I don't like Houston. They show flashes of being better, and then they regress in the same season. Their defense is good, but that's about it. Their offense isn't scoring enough points. So that line's terrible still, and San Francisco is still going to throw people at them. So I think San Francisco pulls it out on the road. 1.5 point underdog.
Evan.
Yeah, I'm of a similar mind with Carl. Houston, every time I've sat down and watched a Houston game, they look worse than the end result always appear. Like, I have to switch after 2 quarters because they look terrible. Then I come back and see last week, it was within several points of the Seahawks, which I thought were going to dominate them. So I don't have faith in Houston as long as that offensive line isn't fixed. So I think Frisco will take it.
Fuck, man. I honestly, I wanted to pick Houston. I mean, excuse me, Frisco, but with Houston so ugly, somehow their defense does perform well at home, even though Stroud has regressed. That line doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm just going to trust the line and just take Houston. Next game.
I mean,
What? Go for it.
I was just going to say, I mean, the defense is elite. I think Stroud is a solid player, and I think that they have good skill position weapons, but that offensive line is just so bad.
And Frisco's banged up, too. They are banged up. They've been winning these games at home. So, I mean, they did beat the Rams,
Kittle's
right?
back now.
Yeah, but he had
Yep.
2 targets for 2 drops.
That's
0
right.
points.
First game back after an injury. I think it'll change.
That's probably fair. I'm probably dumb. I should definitely take Frisco, but I'm not. I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to take the home favorite. Next game is actually kind of funny. Chicago at Baltimore. Chicago has a sneaky good record, which is hilarious because it's Chicago and Caleb Williams and that. You know what it is? Chicago's defense is turning the ball over. That's what's happening.
Yep.
They're getting fucking turnovers. And you turn the ball over, you're going to win in the NFL. That's just a fact. And Caleb's playing well enough, but they can run the ball. Swift looks good. They're pounding the rock. Defense turned the ball over. Chicago's pounding the rock. They're going into Baltimore, who was 1-5, but Baltimore's coming off a bye. Lamar's playing, I believe. Baltimore's 6.5-point favorite. Is he not fucking playing? I'm pretty sure Lamar's playing.
It's extremely up in the air. They I don't know the betting line. I think didn't it originally start out pretty deep as if he was going to be back, and then I think it's changed some, hasn't it? Or is it, what did you say, 6 point?
It's 6.5 right now.
Oh, so they are trending towards.
That's
him
what
playing.
that line tells me he's playing.
It looked really. I tried digging into it before the show, and it's just so inconclusive because he didn't do anything. He did some light jogging and a couple throws. So I did see an insider report where he thought that they were going to wait until after the bye to bring him back. So
He's coming back. He's still questionable,
that's
but
tough to say.
yeah, he still has a questionable designation. But I believe he's coming back. So I'm gonna take Baltimore at home. What?
He practiced today.
I'll take Baltimore at home after a bye, after starting 1-5, and I'm gonna lock Baltimore against Chicago in Baltimore.
Risky.
Yes, I will. Evan.
I'm struggling with this one because I tried deep diving into every spot I could to see whether or not there was any sort of trend, whether he was going to play or not, and it's like the money lines think that he is, but everybody else is saying he's not going to. So it's super divided. I think it's entirely contingent on Baltimore getting Jackson back. That being said, their defense is still shit. I'm going to take the risky pick. I'm going to go Chicago here.
I don't even know if it's risky at this point. Chicago's kind of proven themselves, Carl.
Well, if Jackson's back.
Oh, yeah, if Jackson's back, Chicago's not winning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chicago, they're not that great, but Baltimore's defense is bad.
It's bad.
They give up the most points in the league right now at 32 a game. And that's behind some other pretty bad defenses. I think they're like 27th and 28th on pass and rush yards too a game. So they're giving up a lot of ground just on the game. Even before Lamar went out, they were still giving up, but that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
It's just now their offense isn't scoring points because he's out. From everything I went to research, he's coming back this week. Their whole plan was to bring him back after the bye. He's had 4 weeks to rest his hammy. But they did say it's still up in the air. He's questionable, basically. I feel like until he gets a full practice in, I don't know if it's a sure shot he plays. They're banking on him playing. All the money lines and everything. The way I've seen it, it seems like they all plan on him playing, but nobody's for sure yet. With that being said, I'm still taking Baltimore at home because they need this win.
Yes.
If he plays or not. If they don't win this game, they might be looking outside in on the playoffs because, yeah, they definitely need to win. They haven't won in a while, so.
If they start the season 1-6, they're not making the playoffs. You're not. You're not. You have to go on a crazy ass run. You just have to keep winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. Yeah.
And you have to hope the Steelers keep
Yes.
losing and losing, which they do tend to have a nice little second half of the season meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. The only thing that's given me balk is that and the practice that he got in today, it was light jogging, and he only took a couple snaps with like the third stringers. He didn't even take snaps. Cooper Rush and Tyler Huntley were taking snaps with the first team, so that makes me think he may not be. I mean, he's had 4 weeks, and all you can do is light jogging and take a couple snaps. That's a little concerning to me.
Yeah. Fuck. God damn it.
It's tough. This is a tough one.
Well,
surprisingly.
I can't. The other lock I wanted, I can't take because I already picked him this month. Shit. The lock box strikes again, which I'm 87% on the year. I've only missed one. I'm doing pretty good. I'm 7 of 8 locks because we had that.
So far, you'll miss another one.
You don't fucking say that. You don't say that.
Well, if you're taking Baltimore this week, you might.
Fuck Chicago. Now the AFC, the top dogs of the AFC are kind of struggling. NFC's looking kind of stacked right now.
Well, and that's why I think Baltimore has a real chance to get in the playoffs. They just need to start winning some games because nobody's really jumped out to a crazy lead. There's some teams that have good records, but they just need to win 10 games. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How many fucking 10-game teams were in the playoffs last year? They could easily sneak into the playoffs.
If you count week 8, there's only 11 weeks left.
I mean, they'd have to kind of win out, but in theory, they win this week. If they win this week, and even if the Steelers win this week, they're only 3 games back.
And you said yourself their defense is bad, so they would have to win out, essentially, drop one more game, and that's it. They can only drop one more in the next 11 weeks. Speaking of the AFC, not being so loaded as we thought they're going to be, Buffalo's going to Carolina. Carolina's on a 3-game heater right now. Carolina's at home. They haven't lost at home this season. Buffalo's coming into Carolina 7.5-point favorite. Carl.
Yeah, I mean, Carolina wins a lot of games at home, and come on, but I don't think they can keep up this streak. Bryce Young has been better, but their team overall just doesn't have a ton of talent. Really, it's been carried by Rico Dowdle and Dowdle.
Dowdle. Rico Dowdle.
Dowdle. And then Chuba Hubbard came back, but I don't like Carolina. They still have Josh Allen, and
bye week.
I think he'll get it done. Especially and bye weeks are different for each team. Some teams come easy good back, like they were studying the whole 2 weeks, and then other teams come off like all lackluster and not ready. I don't think Josh Allen comes off of a bye week lackluster and not ready. I think he knows they need to win, and I would say this is probably a must-win for Buffalo, especially after all the games they've dropped already.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely taking Buffalo on the road.
Lackluster teams after a bye week is completely on the head coaching staff. And I don't believe McDermott is that coach. Buffalo and Baltimore, both AFC teams we're talking about, coming off byes, they're both going to win this week. I'll take Buffalo as well. Evan.
Yeah, I would give some extra pause to this game if Bryce Young was playing, but I believe he is not going to be in. And I mean, the Red Rifle likes to make things interesting every once in a while. But
shit.
I don't think he has that anymore. And the thing that really swayed my opinion is I saw a stat earlier today. Josh Allen is actually 7-0 off of the bye since he's been with the Bills. So
there we go.
Hard to argue with that.
There we go. Can I lock Buffalo?
Too late.
Yeah, I'm switching my lock. All right, I didn't choose Buffalo this month. All right, I'm switching my lock. Going to Buffalo. Woo!
I was thinking about doing that too.
I'm switching my locky lock. We done switched it up because of you guys are freaking me out here about Lamar. All right, Buffalo. Buffalo's my lock. Evan, great stat. 7-0 after buys. My man, that's what I love it. Love it. Now, we do have a shortened week, but we are not skipping the quick picks. Let me cue some tunage. I got it. I don't know what it is, but I love the disco tunes for this stuff. All right, here we go. This week, we're going to start with myself. We got 3 games for the quick pick. And we quick pick. No prognostication. I keep doing that. I keep butchering it. Prognostication. No cross-motionation. Prognostication. None of that. No deliberation. And no hateration. I just want you to pick a winner. That's it. We got 3 games on the slate. First game, Cleveland at New England. New England 7-point favorite. I'm going to go New England. Jets are going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati 6.5-point favorite. I'm going to go Cincinnati. Miami, dumpster fire, going to Atlanta. I'll take Atlanta at 7.5-point favorite. Carl, Miami at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Jets
Atlanta.
going to Cincy.
Cincy.
Cleveland at New England.
Drake May.
MVP.
Draco Mayfield.
Evan, Cleveland at New England.
Samesies. I was just gonna say samesies, all 3.
Samesies.
How's that? How's that for a quick pick? I
Man.
picked 3 of them in one.
We might just set a record. We might have just set a record for the fastest quick pick in the history of LDRS. All right.
That's a quickie right there.
Let's move into the afternoon. God damn it, my poor maker. There's some theories floating out there that there's a deflate gate reversed in that last game. They're talking about maybe there was some helium put in his balls because all of his passes were like 5 feet over his heads of receivers. I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying it's true. Tampa's going to New Orleans. This is a divisional game in the South. Tampa's a 4-point favorite going into New Orleans. Rather looks like clapped ass cheeks. I'm going to take Tampa. I'm going to take my makers. Evan.
Yeah, this one's an easy one. New Orleans is garbage, and Maker's going to be pissed coming off of that loss. I know what you're talking. It was every other pass. He had it down. He had the right read. He made the perfect decision, and it just floated over his head. Even with, what was it? I think it was Tez Johnson. Did you see him go up for that ball? He got about 8 feet in the air and still couldn't get that thing.
Couldn't get it. It's crazy. I don't like it.
So,
and also Mike Evans, broken clavicle. Fuck, dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah. Collarbone.
Yeah, Carl, where you at, man? Tampa, New Orleans.
So he's out for the year, right?
I don't think he's coming back.
No, they confirmed he's down.
They confirmed it.
I don't think he could heal that fast.
No, not a clavicle.
Sucky.
Yeah, it's sucky.
I'm definitely going Tampa 2. Drop both of them back. Tampa 2, old Tampa 2, because Rattler he'll definitely throw a pick.
Gruden grinder.
At least one. But yeah, and then I'm gonna lock that up because I think Maker's pissed. I need to see some slime on his stash.
I'll allow it. You're good.
You don't have to check.
I had to check.
I know.
I had to.
I check mine before I lock them.
Yeah, but you guys can slide one by me pretty easily if I get excited about something.
Yeah, I know.
They're playing New Orleans. I think, and it's not just because I have him in fantasy. I feel like Egbuka, or as Gronk would call him, Amika Ekbuka.
He keeps doing his name different every time. It's fucking hilarious. He might be trolling at this point, by the way.
At this point,
he probably is.
So we got Tampa across the board. Yeah, this next one feels the same. Tennessee's going to Indy. Danny Dimes. Everyone should be saying he's the MVP. He's the MVP. You think he's the MVP. Not because it's going to monetarily, help me. He's the MVP. Tennessee getting 14 points in Indianapolis right now. 14! Carl!
It's still 14, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about Danny Dimes, huh?
Because I was looking at it. I mean, do we need to talk about it?
I don't think so.
He's doing great. But we have Jackson Dart, so he can keep going.
I was ready to put this in the quick pick, but I had to mention real quick MVP. I'm just going to put it out in the universe.
I think this has less to do with Indianapolis and more to do with Tennessee, and they're just playing bad. I mean, you don't get a 14 point spread like that if your team is not bad.
Yeah.
Uh, they're they just they don't block. Their line's bad. Indy's defense isn't terrible. It's not the best,
It's good
but
though.
it's not bad. Yeah, they're gonna sack him. He's gonna have trouble again, Cam Ward. But he made some plays last week. But I'd definitely taking Indy at home.
Yeah.
I can't.
They're
with
not
Tennessee.
stopping JT. Jonathan Taylor
Yeah.
is on a tear this season. He's so good at football. He's so good. Yeah, give me Indy. Evan.
I think Daniel Jones is going to win the MVP
like
this year,
it.
specifically because of the fact that we weren't able to sign him. I was thinking about that today. How wild is it that making a first-round draft pick for a quarterback that looks like a sure thing costs us a potential MVP? Because that's the only. I guarantee you, if we hadn't had a first-round pick in line, he would have re-signed with us.
Oh man, what a call! Darnold and Daniel Jones left your guys' team.
The Darnold one, it hurts more because with Danny Jones, it's just more of like they probably offered him the money and he was like, no, I'd like to go be a starter somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, man.
So,
well, he wasn't even the starter.
No, he wasn't.
He could compete for the job.
Yeah. And Indy gave him the bag too. And also, real quick, Daniel Jones has made an additional $600,000 because he gets on his contract he gets $100,000 for every win.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're 6-1. That's $600,000.
Well, it was conditional on him playing a certain amount of snaps.
And he's played those snaps.
Right.
Yeah. You got to pay the man. Pay him.
What's Anthony Richardson doing these days?
He has a broken ocular bone by a fucking stretch band on the fucking A, dude.
Right. I totally forgot about that.
I don't know how that happens, man. That's such an indie thing that happened to you. I don't know. Anthony Richardson, we'll see what happens. We've learned now in the NFL that if you fail as an early draft pick, you can go somewhere else and succeed now. This is completely possible. Maker, Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold, all of this has happened. All of this has came true so far. I saw some rumblings earlier on in the preseason of this year about KOC going after Anthony Richardson next year. Because he knew he'd end up getting phased out, so there was some analyst talk in between that, so that'd be interesting. Well, if anybody can fix somebody, it's gonna be KOC.
I mean, McCarthy and Wentz being the exception, but even Wentz looks good at the end of the game.
Oh God.
The rest of the game he looks horrible, but
oh yeah, Carson Wentz. Yeah, Carson Wentz. Yeah, fucking dumpster. Dallas is going to Denver. Denver pulled out that one last week against Carl's Giants, down 19-0 at some point, late in the game. Dart made some bad decisions, and it caused some turnovers to happen. Wait, am I missing a game on here? I'm missing a game.
No, you're good.
Anyways, let's go over this real quick. Yeah, let's go over this real fast. Dallas going to Denver, like I said. Okay, Denver's a 3.5-point favorite at home against Dallas. I'm going to start with you, Carl. Dallas to Denver.
Denver. I'm taking Dallas.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck Denver.
Dallas, their defense showed up, and I told you I wouldn't take them until their defense showed up, and they did. They played decent with that, It was against Washington, who hasn't played the best. And Jaden Daniels got hurt, but hey, they showed up, and they were part of the reason why he played me. So I'm taking Dallas. Denver didn't look good for 3/4 of that game last week. They should have lost. They got lucky. I don't think that probably happens again against Dallas, but Dallas's defense better show up again and actually make Bo Nix play. So, but yeah, I think they will.
Problem is Dallas on the road
needs to win too.
Well, the problem is with Dallas on the road.
Dallas needs to win.
They have to win.
Our division is, Philly Philly's the league or the leader right now, but anybody could take this division right now.
Wide open.
It's not set. Yeah. So if Dallas wants to be in the playoffs, they need to start winning games and they need to win against teams that they can beat.
And they
And
need to win
Denver's
on
one
the
of those teams.
fucking road. They gotta win on
Yeah.
the road. The defense, that's the problem. When you have a bad defense, they don't travel. That's the issue. The defense is Swiss fucking cheese. Granted, Dak Prescott's fucking balling out right now. I looked up his stats. He's top 3 for like all quarterback statistics right now. He's fucking slinging the ball. CD came back, and CD Lamb immediately had a massive impact. George Pickens is a fucking bully. Fergie's a beast right now. Ferguson's the best tight end in the league. He's the best fucking tight end in the league. And we can run the ball again. The offense isn't the problem. This fucking defense is the issue. I would like Jerry to go out there and make some moves before the trade deadline, and I think he will. I'm going to take Dallas. I'm a homer. This is not a shock. I would be heartbroken if they lose this game because I feel like Carl said it's winnable. It's so winnable. But we're going to see. Evan.
You guys made me doubt myself there for a minute, but I'm going to hold strong on Denver. I think you're right. I think the Dallas defense doesn't travel, but I think we're in for another barn burner on this one. As good as Denver's defense is, like you said, Dak is playing out of his mind at this point, and they'll probably throw Surtain on Lamb the whole game, but like you said, and then it's Pickens, then it's Fergie, then there's going to be catches, there's going to be touchdowns. But I am still going to hold on with Denver. They've been pretty solid at home, and I didn't realize they were leading the division until just now at 5-2. It doesn't feel like they're 5-2, does it?
It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, you're right.
Because they should have lost a couple of games.
True.
They almost lost to the Jets.
You know,
They
it's
did.
amazing what Bo Nix can do when Sean Payton decides to stop throwing those stupid fucking screens every play.
Oh, the best play in the league. Let's get a wide receiver screen going. Yeah. Jesus. Also, back to what Carl had mentioned about the NFC East, that division. No one has repeated as the champion of that division in like a crazy amount of years. So, if that holds true, then Philadelphia won't win the division this year. Currently 5-2, Dallas 3-1, Washington 3-4, and Giants 2-5. But the Philly can easily slide. Speaking of which, I forgot to put this in the 10 a.m. games. Giants are going to Philadelphia, right? Philly's getting 7.5 at home, and I think this is disrespectful as fuck. I think this is crazy disrespectful. I'm gonna take the Fighting Day Balls in Philly. Evan.
Struggle with this one a little bit just because of how New York played them last game. I think this is going to be another close one, but I think Philly gets the home field advantage is going to be enough. I think they're going to continue at least for another week.
Lido.
Yeah, I would definitely take the 7.5 on the spread because I think the Giants cover that easy. But yeah, I'm taking the Giants.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not going against them until I see them fucking quit because they're not. So they're gonna come every game. They beat them last time. It's different going to fucking Philly. You know, their crowd's crazy. So I'm sure I'm sure that'll fire them up. They'll love that shit. They'll come out hot.
Fuck yeah.
Cam will probably get fined because he's going to start flipping the Philly crowd off when they flip him off.
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking the Giants all day. Fuck the Birds.
Yeah, fuck the Birds. And also, the Giants killed them last time, 34-17. Giants whooped that ass.
Say, what did I say? Oh, wait, the Giants beat
34-17. The Giants beat Philadelphia. They gave Philly their first loss, I thought.
They did. I think you're right. I think I was thinking of a different game.
I'll pull it up right now. Their first loss.
It was
Oh,
2
no.
weeks ago.
No. It was Denver, then
No.
they lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
But they lost 2 in a row. And the Giants whooped that ass. Whooped them. Because Denver beat them 21-17. And then the Giants,
right.
and then they went to New York, and New York fucking beat them 34-17. Whooped that ass. So it's already happened this year. Lightning can strike twice. Don't be fooled, people. Don't be fooled. All right. We're already in the night game. We're already there. Washington is going to Kansas City. Washington, Jaden Daniels is definitely not playing.
Evan's got a finger up.
What's up?
That's my microphone working. Oh, I thought I didn't see the box light. I'm contemplating changing it. Nah, I'm gonna stay with Philly. Sorry.
Okay, be a hater.
We're good.
Washington's going to Kansas City. Washington's going to be Danimalis. He ain't playing. I'm pretty sure, right? He's done. At least for a couple weeks.
Wait,
That's
did you miss
Monday's
Green-
game.
Yeah, it's Monday. Green Bay and Pittsburgh.
Green Bay's
Sunday
going.
night.
We got Green Bay going to Pittsburgh Sunday night. Green Bay's a 3-point favorite. Green Bay, Green Bay they're not lighting it up like everyone thought they're going to this season. They could have lost that game to Arizona, and Jacoby Brisket. They could have lost that game. They could have. They're just lucky. They're just lucky that Arizona's not a good team. They're just not a good team. If Kyler Murray was playing, I don't know if that actually would change much. Regardless, Pittsburgh, on the other hand, they just dropped that game in the Battle of the Geriatrics against Flacco and Cincy. But I think a lot of that has to do with Cincinnati, the coach. I always forget his name. Coach of Cincinnati. What?
Zach Taylor.
Yes, Zach Taylor. I think he literally just said Flacco call the game. I think he just let Flacco call the game, and he just did a quick little fucking bam, he's open. Bam, he's open. Judkins rammed the ball down their throat.
I'm sure he did because Zach Taylor doesn't know how to call a game to save his life. So.
I believe that. Now, I don't think that's going to happen twice because I'm not talking about Zach Taylor. We're talking about Green Bay and Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Pittsburgh at home as a 3-point dog at home against a Green Bay team that I don't believe in. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. Evan.
Checking one last thing before I rule in on this.
Paralysis by analysis.
Look at your statistics.
Let me get this stat on my face.
Practice. Okay, never mind. I thought Christian Watson was potentially coming back this week, but this looks more like projection than him actually coming back. And it looks like he's still pretty limited. So, sorry. This one's tough. This one and Chicago-Baltimore is the one that gave me the hardest time this week. Pittsburgh's defense is not playing that great. TJ Watt hasn't gotten as much done, and the Green Bay defense is starting to pick it up.
Gonna need a pick here. You hate Green Bay, but you also hate Aaron Rodgers. You're in a tough spot.
I'm going to take Green Bay on the upside.
There it is. 3-point favorite on the road in Pittsburgh. Carl.
Green Bay's the favorite?
Green Bay's a favorite by 3 right now.
Yeah. I'll still take Green Bay, but...
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Carl.
Evan's in between the Rodgers and the hard place.
That's a good name for a fantasy team, too. That's a good name.
Green Bay's the hard play.
Yeah.
Saying Aaron Rodgers likes to smoke rock?
Hell yeah, dude. Smoke some rock.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he said that, right?
For real, at this point.
he like admitted to it. No, to be perfectly honest, I think last week was more of the Pittsburgh team that I expected. To be close, but like struggling to get DK the ball and stuff like that. That's what I expected this year. And I think we'll see more of it because I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers believer anymore after the whole Jets debacle and everything. I think he's still a good player. He can still throw it down the field, but I just don't think he's the same guy. I'm taking Green Bay all the way. I don't think Pittsburgh. I think the game's going to be a lot closer, but I think you're right. Their defense has not played up to par this year, and TJ Watt has been less effective, but they still have dudes like Alex Highsmith and stuff, and they're not effective either. You're talking about a team that's always sacking the quarterback and stuff, and this year it's like they're non-existent. I think that's going to catch up to them here pretty soon because they've been holding teams under 20 points, and whenever they don't, they lose. So I don't think they keep holding teams under 20 points.
I just think this is an Aaron Rodgers fuck you game. Honestly,
It might be.
I think he's gonna throw for like fucking 300 yards. Honestly, that's what I think it's gonna be. And I don't think Jordan Love's that great. I just don't. I don't think he's that great. I just don't. Pittsburgh, at home. Yeah, I'll take Pittsburgh as the home underdog. I'll take Pittsburgh. Monday Night Foosball. Monday Night
But
Foosball.
didn't he throw for 300 yards last week?
Yeah,
Off.
but Joe. I mean, that was essentially an interim game. That was like the interim coach role game, essentially with Flacco. Is what that was.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't a blowout. That was a tight game the whole way through. So, no, I like Pittsburgh. But Monday night, here we're finally going to get to it. Washington, Kansas City. Washington, Danimalus. Kansas City, I got something pulled up here which I thought was funny. So they struggled, right? After they were 2-3 before they started going on this win streak. And even in their losses, they only lost by 1 possession each one of those games. Against the Chargers, they lost by 6. Eagles, they lost by 3. Jaguars, they lost by 3. So even though they were not having success, they were barely losing these games. And now with all the controversy coming out of the ref, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Washington's fucking dismantled. I'll take Kansas City at home, and they're fucking 12.5 right now. 12.5.
Dang.
Yeah. Carl.
Yeah, I mean, no Danimal, that kind of spells it out for you. And at home, I mean, the ref thing, it's a point.
It is.
I think if people keep denying it, like, come on, you can't say that it's not an advantage. It's fine. I mean, I'm not saying that they're fucking outright cheating, but when you have favorable calls, of course it's going to work in your advantage.
They're not outright, but they're dipping the toe in the water.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And especially, I don't know the numbers, but I'm sure at home their foul calls are a lot better than on the road.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, yeah, I'm definitely taking Kansas City. They've been rocking it the last couple of weeks, and I don't think that's going to stop, especially against a Washington team that defense that's hurting too. Their defense is hurting too, not just their no Danimals and no wide receivers. They're banged up too. They're one of those teams that are coming up in a wheelchair.
Now, this is interesting. If Jaden Daniels was playing, obviously, because Mariota's going, right? Would this be a look-ahead spot? Because they got to go to Buffalo next week. But that's next week. We'll talk about that then when we get there. Evan.
Talking about Washington?
Talking about Kansas City goes to Buffalo next week. So
I don't think so. I think Jaden Daniels aside, the rest of the injuries are enough, and the defense is not good enough to stop a fully healthy now Chiefs offense. I mean, Rashid is out there racing like he be doing.
He sure the fuck is, man.
So I'm gonna do something I haven't done all season. I'm gonna lock KC.
Oh, Shiza, locking it up. So to reiterate, Evan's got KC, Carl's got Slimy Up Tampa, and I got Buffalo. Those are our locks. Hey.
Buffalo.
You know what time it is then? It's fucking wheel time. We got to get a new wedge, and we got to get a new mic to do the wedge. Let's get that pulled up real quick. Let's get that. All right. Music is rocking. Let's get rid of that. Let's spin the name wheel. And we got... Oh, we're going to have to respin.
Not me.
Evan can't be twice in a row.
Yes, he can.
Nope. Respin. And we spin. No. All right. Hold on. Hold on a sec.
See, I told you.
No,
he
we
can
can't
be twice in a row.
That's the rule. You can't do it twice in a row.
He's twice. He's twice this week.
I don't know why it's just.
He got a fun one.
And we spin. Fuck!
Ben.
God damn it! All right. I gotta do this before I forget, because I'll forget. Ah!
Laugh. Also laugh.
Smell it, right?
There was a treasure chest on Ben's name for me, and it just said Evan again.
All right, now let's. Come on, baby. Come on, I'm your father. Give me a good wedge. And we spin.
Don't try to Star Wars the wheel.
I tried. Yeah, wait. Yeah! All right. Not only do I get 2 locks, they're both worth ×2. So each lock is worth 4 now. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. The wheel is just.
Wait, you get 2 locks? I thought it was just ×2.
No, it's 2 locks ×2.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
Are you sure?
hell
Look
yeah.
at your notes.
Double check in there. He
Yeah.
like looks at it. He's like, oh shit.
Hell yeah. The wheel is
So
just.
check your notes on that one, B.
All right, I gotta pick my second one then real quick. All right, second lock. I kind of want to go back to Baltimore. After
5,
that,
4,
no, I can't do
3,
that.
2,
I can't. Wait, can I do KC?
1. Second lock expired.
Second lock will be Kansas City. Bam. So I got Buffalo and Kansas City, and they're each worth 4 now. Let's fucking go. Now, on the reverse side, they're -4 if they lose.
Worth 4, they're worth 2.
No. You get 2 locks at ×2 each. But there's a caveat. There's a caveat. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I put this in the rules. Double lock wedge. You get 2 locks. Each lock will be worth 4, so it's ×2. So 2 × 2 is 4. Caveat. If they lose, it's -4. So they could be negative points. So I possibly can go -8 on my locks too. So it's not a guarantee. I could get fucking shafted here, pretty hard.
Well, and if you win one and lose one, it just balances.
It balances out, but
There's no points.
I could really get hammered here badly.
Not
It's
too worried
possible.
about it.
It's possible.
I feel like you could take it.
Well, I don't know. Fucking Evans up by 6 right now. He hasn't got any negative wedges. Oh wait, that's right. Stay tuned, bitches. We're gonna name that stash. Bye.